Trauma education in Singapore. This is the map of the world. Singapore is just a red dot in Southeast Asia. This is the map of Singapore, or Singapura, which means the Lion City. It is magnified many times. It has a land area of 725 square kilometers, a population of 5.7 million people, and has been described as a little red dot in a sea of green by a neighboring president. It is mainly a Chinese city, although two other races form a significant proportion. It has multiple religions, and everyone is promised freedom of worship. As you can see, it is a little red dot, which is a secular country, in a sea of green, which is Muslim countries. It has no natural disasters. The main threat is terrorism by Muslim radicals. There have been attempted attacks before, but so far, these attacks have been foiled. Radicals have been arrested before they can stage any attacks. There has been an attempted missile attack on a landmark tourist symbol from an offshore island, but fortunately, this island was too far away. Security has been tight in an unobtrusive way. During trauma in Singapore, we are faced with the following problems. Low volume. Singapore is a very safe place. We have very strict gun laws. Carrying or owning a gun is a crime. The person facing the death penalty if caught with a gun. The premise is that if you fire a gun, it is only with the intention to kill. So almost nobody carries a gun. There are hardly any natural disasters in Singapore. Even the island state was shielded with the 2004 Asian tsunami, which affected most other countries in the Asian Pacific region. We were not affected at all. Trauma is in the form of RTA and falls. Almost all trauma is blunt. There are two types of trauma training. Every hospital has their own program tailored to their own needs. Then there are standardized courses to meet national needs. I shall now talk about national courses. Paramedics are trained by the military's School of Military Medicine. They also need to go through the pre-hospital trauma life support course. We run the Advanced Trauma Life Support suite of courses for doctors, nurses, and paramedics in 3 centers: This is administered by a national trauma committee, and this chart shows that the number of courses that we run per year. Then we have the definitive surgery for trauma care, or the DSTC, DATC, DPNTC courses. This is for surgeons, anesthesiologists, and perioperative nurses. We also have a module for the military and observers. For the faculty of the DSTC suite, there are both local and international faculty members. In Singapore, there are at least 6 international faculty from different parts of the world. This is to give the participants a global perspective. Funding is not an issue. Every hospital has its own educational funding. Language in a multi-language society. Well, English is universally spoken, and all courses are actually conducted in English. In conclusion, Singapore is a multicultural city-state at the world's crossroads. It is a very safe country with very little interpersonal violence. She has the second lowest violent crime rate in the world after Japan. Most of the trauma is blunt from falls and road traffic accidents. However, terrorism remains a real threat.